And still more basics on covers. Oh yes, talking about this fascinating hobby is endless, but with lots of enjoyment. This 1916 Mexico Civil War cover with various provisional overprints on the Imperial Mexican stamps of 1910 certainly complements any postal history cover collection. Yet another Mexican Civil War cover from the state of Sonora, unfortunately a little soiled, but it was mailed in 1913 to the U.S. An additional U.S. postage of 2 cents was added in Douglas, Arizona, and then sent on its way to Iowa. Despite the soiling, still nice postal history. A certificate was issued for this 1937 German cover despite a 1 pfennig overfranking. That falls within the allowable amount of franking. As I had explained in a previous video, the top tab of the blue Hindenburg stamp is of rotary type printing, and the number 12 on the left selvage indicates the printer's identification. Both of these factors add value to this cover. In fact, anything additional to just the bare stamp on a cover is typically always a plus, and in some cases a very big plus. This 1935 registered Swiss cover is franked with a tête bêche set of stamps. This is when 2 or more stamps are attached in opposite directions. Also, a 10-cent U.S. postage due was applied to satisfy the required postage amount. On the back side of this cover are 2 New York transit cancels and the required receiving cancel. Very nice item. This 1935 Swiss registered cover also has a tête bêche stamp as well as a C tenant. A C tenant is when 2 or more stamps of different design or denomination are printed together. A nice stamp expo label and transit as well as receiving cancels are on the back side of this cover. And Costa Rica has a nice and less common destination. Also very collectible, very clean. Also a very clean 1936 Austrian commercial airmail cover with perfect stamps. I explained this in a previous video about perfents. And it was addressed to go to Brazil with transit cancels on the back. Also attractive is the better 2 shilling on cover. High values or high frankings will, for the most part, add value to a cover. A very lovely Dutch Indie cover by airmail and registered, nicely franked to a good destination, Hong Kong. On the back side, a nice Bangkok, Thailand transit, and a not so clear Hong Kong General PO cancel. The stamps of these two Belgian covers are of better catalog value. On the top, a registered cover to Switzerland, and on the bottom, an airmail cover to the Belgian Congo. Again, as I explained in a previous video, the surcharges on the semi-postal stamps do not cover any part of the postage. Here is an attractive U.S. diplomatic registered cover from Egypt to Sweden. Also, very nice postal history. This French Andorra registered airmail cover was totally overlooked on eBay. Why? Because it was not properly listed nor described. The key to this cover is the upper right 100 franc airmail stamp, which is in excellent condition and has a very nice catalog value. Check it out and tell me if you would have paid about $10 for it had you had the opportunity. Let me know. I'd be interested. And these three truly classic Belgian covers are, in fact, two of them are folded letter sheets, as they are referred to, are in very excellent condition and are, for many postal history collectors, a wish to have. The orange cancel is a German transit cancel saying Belgium via Aachen, a city in Germany near Belgium. And yes, you can definitely find those hidden treasures. Just be patient, observant, detailed, open-minded, listen and learn, and never underestimate yourself. Until the next time, thanks for watching My Fun Things.